Today, I have a bit of a shorter day. It's 11 a.m. right now, and I'm gonna be hiking just shy of 9 miles of the AZT. A much shorter day than yesterday and the day before. Just got dropped off by two of the best trail angels on the whole AZT. Jim and Marnie, if you ever see this video, thank you so much for all your hospitality and everything you do for the people of the trail. It would be a different experience without you guys. I'm very grateful for everything you guys do. Some epic people taking care of the people of the desert out here, making sure everyone has water and a good place to stay and a ride to and from town. Makes it effortless. They have an oasis in the desert at their little motel, the Chalet Village Motel in Oracle. Definitely go and check it out. If you're looking to explore the area, just need a spot to stay for the night, they really will take care of you. Summerhaven is the next little town I'll hit, but I'm only going to American Flag today so I can reconvene with my parents, and I will be getting slack packed up and over the big mountain actually. So that should make it much easier. Very grateful for all the assistance I've gotten in all shapes and sizes. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. Hello friends, today it's a beautiful morning for a hike and we are climbing up Mt.Lemmon, the huge rock face that is between Oracle, Arizona and Tucson, Arizona. I'm about 3 miles into my day today and I'm feeling really good because I don't have my whole pack on. As you can see, I feel like I'm just flying up this thing. It's, as I said, a beautiful day. Look at this view. This practically walks itself. I haven't gotten to the real elevation gain yet. That's coming the first chunk in about half a mile, and then it just gets steeper from there. So I'm ready to feel the burn, but I haven't reached in any of my snacks yet. I'm ready to kick some butt and get this thing done. I'm thinking now that within 10 days from today, I will be done with the Arizona Trail, which is absolutely crazy for me to comprehend. From where I started today, I only had 198 more miles to go. So if I average 19 miles per day for the next just over a week, I'll make it to Mexico before Thanksgiving, before I need to take an extended break. This has involved quite a bit of shuffling of my schedule and people who are planning to come out and support me. It's been changing a little bit every single day and evolving into a plan that's gonna work. So I'm eternally grateful for those of you who have helped me get to this point and are going to help me get to the end. I know it's been a little bit of a struggle and having to deal with this dynamic routine of mine, but I am very grateful and I couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you so much. Now let's get up this mountain. I think this is the steepest road I've ever seen. View's not too bad, right? Huh. Just crazy. I only have 2 more really big mountains like this to conquer until Mexico. Can't believe it's almost coming to an end. Almost bittersweet. It'll be nice to be at home for a little bit though. I'll miss moments like this though, that's for certain. Morning friends. So my parents have just dropped me off at the Marshall Gulch Trailhead. That's where I got to yesterday with my day pack. And now I'm starting off on my last big push of the trail by myself. Fortunately, my buddy Ryan, who lives in Tucson, goes to school down there. He's gonna be picking me up tonight. I'm gonna be actually zeroing tomorrow. Just give my body a nice break before the miles get very real again. I have about 180 miles until I hit the border. Today I'm covering 21, getting down off of Mount Lemmon, then taking a zero tomorrow in Tucson, getting new shoes. If I forgot anything with my parents, finding a replacement for that, and then towards Mexico. I'm now in the 4th or 5th wilderness of the trail. Depends if you count White Canyon Wilderness, because I just kind of hit the corner. I'm not even sure if I technically entered it. But now I'm in the Wilderness of Rocks section of the Gulch Wilderness up here on Mount Lemmon. And so far, there's some rocks. And we're obviously in the wilderness. It's very pretty. I'm grateful I'm back up in these ponderosa pines. It's one of my favorite biomes to backpack in. It just smells so fragrant. And they actually say that the volatile chemicals that come off of pine trees relaxes you, lowers your blood pressure, improves well-being on a couple different of metrics. So it was funny on the whole car ride up here, even though I'm almost done with this thing, I'm 80% through the trail, there was still a touch of anxiety coming up the mountain and realizing, I'm about to hike 21 miles completely by myself in my own head, even though I just did 110, 120 over the last 5 days the same way. There's, you know, ripping yourself out of that headspace and then delving back into it. It has some effects on you. It's weird, because in the moment I got back on trail, I felt completely fine, completely at ease, completely at peace, and it's just weird. Maybe it was I had too big of a breakfast and the windy road was, you know, making the stomach churn a little bit, and maybe it wasn't butterflies, maybe it was indigestion, but still resolved once I got on trail. Maybe it's the trees, maybe it's the actually getting out there and doing something. It takes your mind off of the what ifs. Get away from all the distractions and get more in touch with that inner peace that you find out in these beautiful areas. I don't know. I think there needs to be a word for it. And I don't know yet, but I know the feeling. That's something I've learned from this trail. This area definitely lives up to its name. Wilderness of rocks. Definitely a lot of rocks. It's made it a little slow going. It's just been just a little rugged. It's been gorgeous though. Absolutely beautiful. Actually feels like a fall walk now. What a sudden contrast compared to the desert just a few days ago. Just crazy looking. And this is all in the same state even. This is not even, you know, 20 miles as the crow flies from the desert. Crazy. That's why they're called sky islands. They're islands of little different biomes, different biodiversity. And that's what makes our state, like, not unique. There are plenty of other places with sky islands, but it's part of what makes our state so diverse. Oh God. Got a nice uphill coming. I think I understand why it's called the Wilderness of Rock. And the trail is just about as rugged as that. I just lost it like 3 times in a row. Slid down a hill a little bit. Oh, twisted my knee pretty good. We're about an hour and a half into today's hike and I've only gone 3.5 miles. So definitely moving a little slow because of elevation and the trail here. Kind of thinking I should have taken the blue route. It's really gorgeous here though, so I'm not angry. Don't get me wrong. I am a little bit worried about making it down this hill in enough time though. And I'm a little worried about my gear, my own well-being. It's because it's steep and it's rocky. We're almost to the edge though. So we almost can start going downhill. It's just this decomposed granite type dirt on top of rocks. It's very slippery. So that's how I slid down a little part of the trail. It hurt pretty good, but I walked it off and doesn't seem like it's anything permanent. So that's good. Ooh. The hiking poles barely do anything though, just because it's going between rocks and slopes and all this. Absolutely gorgeous though, don't get me wrong. Wow, look at this vista. As you can see, we've now come down far enough to get into the scrub oaks and the manzanitas once more. Ooh, lost my headphones. Right as my John Denver was turning on. Aw. But that's how quick that sky island phenomenon goes. Ooh. All twisted. Little brambly. Yeah, we dropped down really severely in elevation in the last 2 miles or so. And now we've gotten low enough that we're basically in a different biome. We're in a different ecological community entirely here. But it's absolutely gorgeous here. Those panoramic views, you know. I guess Tucson has impressed this sun devil. I guess I'll come back and hike. Yeah. I think that's the only way I'd get caught in Tucson. So as you guys can see, I have to night hike a little bit. I've got 1 more mile to go. But I've been night hiking probably for about 40 minutes now. The day got a little bit ahead of me, and it was a little bit more rough than I anticipated. But that's okay. I've just been jamming to my music, singing out loud to keep the creepy crawlies away. Haven't seen anything weird since the night has fallen, fortunately. I saw 2 deer earlier and they were really cute. I might have a decent video on the GoPro. I need to see it on my computer before I make that judgment though. It's been a great hike today. Some really pretty, beautiful, beautiful territory, but very rugged. Crazy. Can't wait to see my buddy Ryan. He's waiting at the bottom of this hill for me. And I'm gonna be taking a 0 tomorrow. Because I actually fell twice, and that was not very fun. And I earned that 0 with my blood and my sweat today. No tears though. Left the tears on the North Rim. Alright guys, I know you can't see much, so I'm going to turn you off until I get to my little recreation area that I'm meeting my buddy at. I'll talk to you soon. Morning friends. Sorry for the abrupt ending last night. I ended up night hiking, when did the sun actually go down? Like from 5:50 I broke out the headlamp and I ended up hiking until like 7:10. I think I covered about 4.5 miles in the complete darkness, which was a really cool experience, but a little hairy, a little sketchy. I'm now at one of my childhood friends' places down in Tucson. He goes to U of A down here, so I'm kicking it with him and his roommates. I got here pretty late last night, and we instantly went out, got food, and just kind of hung out for the rest of the night. And I, didn't want to be distracted from spending good quality time with good people. So today, doing some laundry, getting ready for the last big push of this trail. I have about, after yesterday, I think just over 150 miles to the border. Really excited. I'm gonna get some new shoes today, hit up REI. And it's actually looking like there's gonna be some rain this week. I haven't had rain at all since the Grand Canyon. It rained for like 10 minutes. And there was a little sprinkle in the soups, but it literally lasted like a minute and a half. It wasn't serious. But it's looking like it's gonna rain for like 3 days straight down around Patagonia. So I need to get ready for that. I have my rain gear and my pack cover already packed, but I didn't have a big enough dry bag for, oh, it's noon now. I didn't have a big enough dry bag packed for my sleeping bag. So I'm a little concerned about that, so I'll probably pick up a dry bag from REI later today as well. and yeah, just getting all the pieces put back together and taking it a little bit easy today. I fell 3 times on trail yesterday. It was really rugged, so I'm a little sore, my knee's a little messed up, but the day of rest should take care of it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back on trail and killing it once have all the wheels back on the wagon. So today, just hanging out. Probably gonna try and party a little bit in Tucson tonight and hit the trail mid-morning tomorrow, because it's like an hour drive from here up to where I was. So yep, there's a little update for you guys. As I said, sorry for just kind of disappearing yesterday. I had to hike really hard, and it was a struggle day yesterday, but it was a good little challenge. After last week feeling like I was completely indestructible, hiking multiple marathons last week, it was a good ego check. So everyone needs that every once in a while. So the mountains always teach you a lesson every time you go out there, no matter how good you think you are.